So many diasporans are speaking up, saying the reason why they choose Ghana to the diaspora. Many are saying Ghana is safer and Ghana is home. Let's listen to Shanti and the KSS crew as they tell us the latest update on Ghana ranking second safest country in Africa.
A Tanzania travel blog, Altiza, yes, it be then write this article. Where they travel, they explore. Ghana and it also number 2, the safest place in Africa. They say we did ahead of Canada safe.
Yeah, the crime rate.
Yes,
mention it. They didn't say hospitals or anything. They say crime rate.
Crime rate.
When you are
safe, nature, I say yes. Crime day down.
Yeah,
it no be impuntu infrastructure.
Yes.
And even Ghanaians say no. The number 2 we dey safe. Before day number 1. If not for Wele Republic people, then can they yeah.
No.
Oh, it is there.
They are saying
people say 3 things that is causing Ghana not to be number 1. Kaswa.
Okay.
1. Wele Republic 2. Circle 3.
Okay.
These be the people where they stop Ghana from being up there.
Why you think the country will be first? Be which one?
Mauritius.
Why Mauritius? If you can say thieves, no they there.
The people they can't.
We are talking about prevalence. How often do we catch thieves in the system? That's the question. How often do you hear people say that, oh, we are Korea, we are Kukun, we are say. When we say crime, when you go to the UK, knife, the people, they knife people. Ghana has a gang there, whatever.
And I won't say I'm running from my troubles, come to Ghana, because Ghana won't save my troubles. My troubles will still be there. I'm coming for like the peace I feel. Like I feel happy. I feel like, oh, I want to wake up every day. At home, it's 1 degree outside. I don't want to wake up. I don't want to get out of bed. I'm angry. Like I'm angry for no reason.
You know, when we did the video, and I think there was a question that asked, how do you think you die? And I think we had a conversation about that. I struggle with mental health. It's not a secret. It's something that I've shared. I think when I was in Nairobi and being caught up in that toxic cycle of hustle, no rest, just keep going. I was angry, like you said. I wasn't eating, I wasn't sleeping, and I was thinking of killing myself almost all the damn time. Not to say that
let's open up that
not that Accra has changed that, but in a span of a year,
comfortability.
in a span of a year, I think it's only happened 3 times where those thoughts came to my mind.
You're welcome to my channel. I'm Delicious Army. Here I talk Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and all the good stuff relating to them. In my previous video, I told you guys how so many diasporans are coming back to Ghana. Not Nigeria, yes, Ghana. There's a reason why they are coming back to Ghana. I want us to listen to this young lady who stated the reasons why she will be leaving the UK to Ghana in few months' time. Mind you, this lady has spent almost all her life in the UK, but there's something she feels that is lacking in the UK, and she feels only Ghana can give. Let's listen to this young lady and then we come back.
4 reasons I'm relocating to Ghana. Number 1, my mental health and physical health comes first. The cold, the stress, the grind, it's absolutely draining. My mental health is suffering and it's taking a toll on my physical health. There is no amount of antidepressants and or therapy that's going to undo the toll of the day-to-day of waking up in a place that your mind, body and soul just doesn't fuck with. I'm so sorry. Like, why are we all on vitamin D anyways? It's a battle that meds can't fix because the environment itself is the problem. I feel like I'm forcing my body to adapt to a place that isn't really built for me. When I'm in Ghana, the sun warms up my body in a way that no supplement or medication can. Like, I breathe easier. My body's just a lot less stiff. I'm more mobile. I genuinely feel like when I'm in Ghana as well, all of a sudden these aches and pains that I get associated with my conditions, they somehow also take a vacation, and I can't ignore that. It's more than just a comfort thing. It's literally what seems to help me heal and manage my condition a lot better. Reason number 2, I need more than just making it through the day. Now, I would be foolish if I didn't acknowledge the clear privilege and opportunities there are in the UK. The system in the UK makes it so that you can earn money in the UK. There is work, there is employment. Whereas I know that's a lot more difficult in Ghana. But this same system makes it incredibly difficult to build and or sustain wealth. The cost of living, taxes, and random expenses eat away at any savings you could possibly think of putting together. It makes it feel like no matter how much hard work you put in, there's nothing for you to keep for yourself, to grow, or to pass on to your kids.
So many diasporans, so many Black Americans choose Ghana as that country they go back to when they are done hustling and bustling in the diaspora.
3, community. I'm going where I'm loved, I'm adored, I'm respected, valued, and people are kind. London will literally never, ever, ever beat the bad vibes allegations. I promise you that. The culture of negativity here is suffocating. People are tired, they're overworked, undervalued, and constantly on edge.
Many of them have been speaking up and saying that Ghana is safer than America. And they are not wrong. Why? Because a recent analysis, a recent report reported that Ghana is second most safest country in Africa. Although according to what Shanti said, he said it is Wele Republic that even made Ghana not to be number one. And I'm like, is there any country like Wele Republic? I had Google and Google and Google. I'm not saying anything like Wele Republic. So please help me out. Please, which country is Wele Republic Shanti is referring to in his video? Okay. Yes, many of these diasporans who have lived in America, who have lived in the UK all their lives, when they come back to Ghana and they see the community, they see the community, they see the togetherness that they enjoy in Africa, it makes them want to come back. Trust me, many of those people living in the UK or living in the US back to Ghana are not doing it because of infrastructure. They're not doing it because Ghana has the best hospitals, Ghana has the best schools. No. Like that lady said, she's doing it for her mental health. I did a video in the morning. I was telling you guys how so many people in the diaspora are going through a lot of things. Many of them are under antidepressant medications. Why? Because in the diaspora you don't have a community. Even the communities they try to form, all they do there is gossip. All they do there is gossip and do contribution. It's, you can never compare it to the African community that you have back home. An African community where you fall sick, your brother can come and ask you, how are you doing? How's your body? Do you feel better? We have seen stories of people who died in the diaspora. Nobody knew. Their bodies were in their homes for weeks, decaying before the body starts smelling and neighbors discover that, oh, somebody even died in their home. It can never happen in Africa. In fact, once, even no matter how private you are as a person, if you don't come out of your flat in 2 days time, your neighbors will come and knock and ask you, are you okay? Are you fine? Are you all right? And these are the things that many of them in the diaspora, and that is why they want to come back to Ghana. The first thing that will make you want to go to any country is security. We have seen it severally that Ghana is secure. Number two, Ghana is a happy country. Ghanaians are naturally happy. You see them in their burials always dancing, in their weddings smiling, Independence Day smiling, political campaigns smiling. That laughter, that community that many of them miss in the diaspora, when they see it in Ghana, they rush back here. They are not rushing to Ghana because Ghana has the best roads. No, they have seen the best roads. What they want now is their mental health. That's why I played the video of that lady so we can listen to her together. Many of them are not going to Ghana because Ghana has the best schools. No. Many of them, their children are even done schooling. Or some of them do not want their children to school so much in the diaspora so that they're not over pampered. You get me? So that is just it. Like that lady said, that she believes that staying in the diaspora, she will just stay there and work and work and work and work. At the end, you break down. In fact, I've heard this from so many people that in the diaspora, all they do is work. Hey, that all they do is work. There's no time to play. There's no time to laugh. Shift on shift on shift on shift on shift on shift on shift every single day. It's only a very few people that even bring out time for themselves, even bring out time for family, because it's not easy. In fact, it's as if the system is built in such a way that you work and work and work and work all your life. And at the end, you pay mortgage. At the end, your children go and dump you in an old people's home. Haven't you noticed that many of our billionaires are living in Africa? Many of African billionaires are living in Africa. Many of Ghanaian billionaires are living in Ghana. The one that shocked me the most is Nigerian billionaires. They are all living in Nigeria. They only go to the diaspora for healthcare and come back. And I'm like, if they can still stay back in Nigeria, despite the way we are complaining this, that, there must be something keeping them back. And I'm sure it is things like this. The community, they know they can never see in the diaspora. No matter how rich you are in the diaspora, you can never buy the community. They can give themselves the best life they want here in Africa, but you see that community, the organic food, the feeling that something might go wrong and you have somebody to call is one thing that makes many of them stay back in Africa. I heard someone say that if you have a child in the diaspora, and the loneliness of raising that child alone can make your child go astray. Or like in Africa, where no one person raises a child, it takes the whole community. So even if there are things you could not correct in your child's life, your neighbor can easily correct it. Your mother can correct it. Your father can correct it. Your neighbors can correct it. It is not so in the diaspora. Everybody face your child. That is what happens in the diaspora. But nobody has your business. If you talk too much, they call the child protective service for you. So these are the things that African parents miss. You also the story of that guy that took his Ghanaian parents to court because they asked him to come school in Ghana. If that guy had the proper Ghanaian home bringing, will he try that? So these are the fears of many parents who raise children in the diaspora, and that is why many of them are reconsidering going back, if not because of bad governance in Africa, if not because of this poor standard of living, poor amenities. I don't think Africans, Ghanaians, Nigerians would even want to go to the diaspora. Well, lovely, feel free to drop your own opinions in the comment section. I'm Delicious Army here. I talk Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and all the good stuff relating to them. I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye bye.